From the dark corners of your television set to the deepest reaches of your imagination, we bring you Fashionably Late.
Tonight, UW band leader extraordinaire Mike Leckrone, a musical tribute to John Lennon by Elton John, Astrocast, Madison's only TV horoscope, and yes, yet another one-minute movie. It's all here and now on Fashionably Late.
Hi, I'm Mike Leckrone, UW band leader, and you can call me on the hotline here at 291-6000. Yes, the extraordinary J.B. Carlson will be joining me, and we'll answer all the questions you wanted to know about the UW band, but we're afraid to ask. That's 291-6000. You better call me now because there isn't going to be anybody here later.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. So glad you could attend. Inside, go inside. There behind my glass lies a real great prize. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along.
With me now is Mike Leckrone, famous UW band leader for the marching bands and many others. Mike's a pretty popular guy here in Madison. One never knows where one might find Mike's loyal and talented band members. Nor does one know what crazy pranks they might be up to. All one knows for sure is they are ceremoniously revered. Just watch his fans and his friends. Just having a little fun, Mike. How you doing?
Oh, I think it's a pleasure to be here.
I wouldn't be too sure. Where does a guy like you come up with the crazy ideas that one sees the band performing at football and hockey games and about town?
Well, in Madison, that's not hard to come up with crazy ideas. They come from all places. Like, for example, this year, we're going to do a show called the Big Mac Show. Now, I don't know if you can understand where that came from, but I got to thinking of all the songs and things that had to do with Mac, like MacArthur Park and Mac the Knife and the Ted Mack Amateur Hour and Mac Trucks, and you just start going on that and you just don't know when to quit. So, I mean, just any kind of a thing will stimulate an idea. It's where they come from.
I suppose. I mean, you just are one of the few people that actually implement them.
We're one of the few bands that have ever played on a football field with paper bags on our heads. You know, and we'll try almost anything, I think. We're there to entertain. That's really what it boils down to.
You're certainly successful at that. I think maybe we should take a phone call. We have Tom on line 2, I think. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Pretty good.
What would you like to ask Mike?
I'd like to ask you, does the UW bands only play at home, or do they go out and play their band at other games?
We always go to one Big Ten game a year. This year we're going to Ohio State.
Oh.
See if we can't win there since, well, what, 50-some years, but we're taking the band to Ohio State. We always go to one Big Ten game a year, and of course last year we got to go to the Garden State Bowl and saw New York City. That was fun.
I bet that was indeed. All right, we have another phone call. Kathy on line 1. Hello, Kathy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
What's your question for Mike?
Hi, I was wondering, how many band students do you have?
Do we have at the university?
Yeah.
Well, we've got 5. There are 4 concert groups, the marching band, and then the marching band turns into the band that you see at old basketball, hockey, and all those kind of games. So there's really 5 bands going at any one time. Then we've got some jazz ensembles and things. We can form almost any kind of a band that you want.
And so if there's a hockey game and a basketball game on the same night, it would be 2 different parts of the marching band?
Yeah, some people might play both, but we've got some sports nuts that'll play almost every game, but you might see a totally different band on Saturday afternoon than what you'd see on Saturday night.
All right, let's take one more phone call. Dan, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
What's your question for Mike?
Do you have any pets in the band?
Pets?
Besides the badger?
No. Yeah, the badger's about the only one that we have. No, we don't have any mascots or anything. We've got we have some people in the band that you might consider as animals, but we don't have any real pets.
I don't know if that's fair to say. They're not here to defend themselves. Oh, well, you're on the show and they aren't either. That's right. I think it's time for you to be the guest host.
Terrific. I've always wanted
to
guest host a show.
That's right. David Brenner, eat your heart out.
And now, it's time for the 1-minute movie with the residents. And here we are back on Fashionably Late, and now we have another call. Chris on line 2. Go ahead, Chris.
Hi.
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 What's your question?
My question is, okay,
I heard a rumor that the band puts in more time practicing than the football team. Is this true?
Well, we practice 2 hours a day, 4 days a week, and then an hour on Saturday morning. So that's probably about the same that the football team does. We also probably do, we have a preschool period where we go 2 a day, just like the football team, so that we practice a lot, but I think they probably have a few hours edge on it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Probably a little bigger than you guys are, too, so...
Okay, thanks a lot, Chris. Take it easy.
And I'm the host.
Yeah. Oh,
Line 1, Gary.
Hello.
How are you, Gary? What's your question?
I'm with the Badger Blue Line in the Rockies in Colorado Springs, and I just happened to fly in tonight and saw you on TV. If we can get places to stay for about 5 of the band players, can we have a small contingent just to play the Bud song at the hockey games against CC?
Sure, write me a note.
Okay.
Write me a note and we'll take care of it.
Okay, great.
Line 2, Swede.
I have a feeling I know who this is. Hello.
Hello.
Swede, what's your question?
My question is, how many states are represented in your band?
Well, last year there were about 6. Wisconsin is by far the predominant. We have someone from New Jersey, Illinois, Minnesota, Michigan, Indiana. That's about it.
I'm interested and pleased with the show.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you have a nice evening. One more? Do we have time for one more? No? Okay. I'm afraid your time as guest host is out.
I thought I was going to host the show for this.
That's what the guy last week said. No, you have one part, and then I take over.
Well, that hardly seems fair.
Well, I'm really sorry. We'll be back in just a moment or two. I'm not exactly sure how long a moment is, but whatever one is, we'll be back.
Tie me kangaroo down, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Mind me platypus duck.